Soft breath setting in my chest, clothes still warm from all the stress. Didn't win and didn't shine, but I guess I made the climb. All day long I held my place, even when my heartbeat raced. Now the world begins to slow, letting all the tension go. I don't need a reason why, I just need a calmer sky, something gentle in the haze, telling me I'm still okay. I made it through the day, I'm still here, I'm still here. Find a little strength behind the fear. To me, memories that bent my spine feel a bit less sharp tonight. Every doubt that held me tight loosens when I'm out of sight, and I whisper to my name. You're enough, you stayed, you came. I don't need to rise above, I just need a moment's love, something calm that calls my heart back to where the healing starts. I made it through the day, I'm still here, I'm still here. Even when the ache is crystal clear, I made it through the day, I'm still here, I'm still here. Learning how to hold myself sincere. Breath by breath I find my pace, nothing rushing in this space. Every step that felt undone catches up with who I've become. Maybe I don't need to prove every reason why I move. It's enough to softly say I deserve to feel this way. I made it through the day, I'm still here, I'm still here. Growing in the quiet I revere. I made it through the day, I'm still here, I'm still here. Letting all the smaller lights appear. I made it through the day, I'm still here, I'm still here. Proud of how I stayed and kept me near. Breathing out the weight I held, finding room inside myself. If tomorrow bends the same, I'll be here to say my name. Different clocks on different walls, you're ending while my evening falls. Miles of highway, lines of sky stretch between your heart and mine. Your voice shakes on a borrowed call, saying I don't feel strong at all. You laugh it off and can change the tone, but I can hear it in your bones. You don't have to say it straight, I can read it anyway. Every pause between your words tells me more than what I've heard. When your room feels cold and white, I'm the thought that sits beside. When the dark leans on your chest, I'm the calm inside your breath. You can be a world away, I still hold you just the same. You can close your tired eyes, I am there, just out of sight. Same old song on a separate street. You press play and I repeat. Two small screens in distant hands share a tiny piece of land. You watch headlights cross your blinds, I watch stars redraw their lines. But when silence fills your phone, I won't let you feel alone. Every time you fade to gray, I'll be ringing in your name. You can let the mask fall down, I'll be here to catch the sound. When your room feels cold and white, I'm the thought that sits beside. When the dark leans on your chest, I'm the calm inside your breath. You can be a world away, I still hold you just the same. You can close your tired eyes, I am there, just out of sight. If the nights stack up too tall and you're shrinking through them all, say the word or say it wrong, I can hear it either form. If your tears don't want a stage, let them fall off camera safe. I'll be on the other end, like a blanket, like a friend. When your room feels cold and white, I'm the thought that stays beside. When the dark leans on your chest, I'm the steady in your breath. You can be a world away, I still love you just the same. Even when I'm out of view, know my heart is next to you. Different clocks and distant skies, same soft promise in our lives. Anytime your courage moves, feel my quiet muse. I carry the daylight on my back till it started to crack, pretending the weight was nothing, but my breath kept giving me away. I kept my smile stitched tight like a mask I forgot to take off. Walking through the hours, hoping no one noticed I was fading. I'm good at saying I'm fine, even when my chest is trembling. I disappear behind my tasks, but the mirror sees the truth first. When the door clicks shut at night, I melt right down to the floor, wishing someone would tell me it's okay to be this tired. No brave speeches left in me, no shiny version to perform. I made it through another day, maybe that's worth something tonight. I'm not a masterpiece right now, just a heartbeat trying not to flicker out. I'm not glowing, but I'm still here, standing in the quiet with the pieces I've left. Not perfect, not fearless, barely holding on, but I won't hide it. This worn out voice is the truest part of me. Everyone online looks like they're sprinting to their dreams, and here I am pacing circles like I'm stuck inside my shadow. But even slow feet move forward if they keep choosing to rise. And maybe that tiny choice is still a kind of courage. Maybe tonight I whisper I'm hurting instead of rehearsing strength again. Maybe the one who needs to hear it is only me sitting in the dark. I'm not a masterpiece right now. Some nights I lose to ghosts I made myself, but I'm still showing up in the quiet, holding a tomorrow I can't fully see, even cracked and weary, even blurry at the edges. I won't cover it anymore. This trembling honesty is what's real tonight. On the ashes of my old fire, I lay down one small breath, one small hope. Not the future hero version, just the me who survived today. No, I'm not impressive right now, but there's nothing false in this voice I'm using. Shaking on my feet, steady in my hands, trying not to disappear into the noise. If I look fragile, it's because I am, but I'm still speaking, still choosing to stand. And that's the real me, tonight's honest me. Rain draws lines on the glass to my right. Streetlight colors blur into the night. Chair by the window with my name on it. Steam from the mug rising quiet. Shoes are damp from the day I dragged Mind is full of tangled threads, all the things I didn't do, stacking up in borrowed rooms. But in here the clocks move slow, people talk in a gentle flow. I wrap my hands around this heat, let my restless thoughts retreat. One small sip, I breathe again, watching raindrops race along the pane. Life's not grand, but it's enough. Sitting here with this quiet cup, no big plans, no perfect words, just my shoulders slowly losing hurt. One small sip, I breathe again, and I feel a little more whole. Foam draws clouds across the top, tiny universe that won't stop. Playlist humming at the edge of sound, old love songs spinning gently round. Phone face down by the silver spoon, messages can't wait till noon. Right now all I need to be is a tired soul finding peace. The world outside can shout and spin, I'll go back when I can swim. For a moment I just stay, let this warmth hold up the day. One small sip, I breathe again, watching raindrops race along the pane. Life's not grand, but it's enough. Sitting here with this quiet cup, no big plans, no perfect words, just my shoulders slowly losing hurt. One small sip, I breathe again, and I feel a little more. Maybe this is nothing much, just a table, just a touch of sweetness on a bitter week. Something warm when I feel weak. No applause and no spotlight, just a corner in the low light where I tell myself it's fine if all I need is to survive. One small sip, I breathe again, watching silver treads along the pane. Life's still rough, but it's enough. Holding on to this steady cup, no clear path, no easy cure, just these minutes keeping me secure. One small sip, I breathe again, and my heart feels more like a friend. Ooh. Rain keeps tapping on the street, I just listen, sip and breathe. When I walk back through the gray, I'll remember how this warmth held up my day.
I kept them close like a safety net, till every thread was holding me instead. I stand in the doorway, the past one's closed. Say thank you for everything, let it go. I count my breath and take one step more. Name what I'm scared of, leave it at the door. If the ground feels new beneath my feet, I'll find my balance on a brighter street. I'm not who I was, not what I fear. I made peace with the face I've dodged for years. Walking into tomorrow with both eyes wide. Change in my pocket, courage at my side. If the dark says stay, I'll answer no. I've got a heart that's ready to go. I write a note to the kid I was. You did your best, rest because I'll carry the hope you tried to hide. Turn all the maybes into open sky. I cut the weight from the can and won't travel light with a promise I won't break. Every goodbye makes a little more room for small beginnings, learning how to bloom. I won't drag yesterday into the sun. It taught me enough, that lesson is done. I'm not who I was, not what I fear. I made peace with the face I've dodged for years. Walking into tomorrow with both eyes wide. Change in my pocket, courage at my side. If the dark says stay, I'll answer no. I've got a heart that's ready to go. If courage is quiet, I'll keep it near. Speak to the mirror, I hear you dear. I fold my fear like a paper plane. Let it rise and fall like summer rains to the road ahead. Leave the light on for me, to the road behind. Thank you, be free. I'm not who I was, I'm finally clear. The future's a door and I'm already here. Walking into tomorrow with both eyes wide. Change in my pocket, courage at my side. Yeah, I turn the key with an open hand. Step out steady, make my stand. Whatever comes, I won't divide. All of myself walking a line. Across the street, the lights go dim. Laughter fades and the hall grows still. I practice answers in an empty room, so tomorrow won't catch what's real. A cooling cup waits on the table. I cradle it like a secret I can't keep. I fold my smile like winter clothes, wear it out when no one knows. If I seem fine, it's borrowed light, a small flame hidden behind my eyes. Can you hear the quiet I carry? A stone in my pocket, heavy and small. I walk like I'm ordinary, but it hurts to be unread at all. If I showed you where I'm breaking, would you stay or would you go? Here's the part I never say, the loneliness no one knows. 3 little dots appear then fade. Every word I type forgets its name. I try on jokes that never fit. By dawn they still don't know my voice. I wave at windows on a passing train. They blur like faces I can't explain. I make a room from all my names, the one I use, the one I hide. I frame the honest one in place, then turn it slightly to the side. Can you hear the quiet I carry? A stone in my pocket, heavy and small. I walk like I'm ordinary, but it hurts to be unread at all. If I showed you where I'm breaking, would you stay or would you go? Here's the part I never say, the loneliness no one knows. One day I'll say it into air, give this pain a smaller word. Stay, maybe help, maybe I'm scared. Let it be clumsy, let it be heard. I'll take my hand the way you would, and answer softly, you are good. Can you hear the quiet I carry? I've kept it hidden far too long. If I offer you the heaviest part, will you hold it till it's gone? If you ask again, please act slow. I might unlatch your door I never show. And if I can't speak, read my eyes. I'm here, just hard to find. Morning finds me folding up the noise, tracing quiet lines around my voice. Maps on the wall, don't know my pace. I carry a compass somewhere in my chest out. I've hidden in rooms where I felt too loud. Learned to be small to fit a crowd. Now I'm learning the difference, warning and fear. What pulls me away, what pulls me near. I'm walking toward, scared but true. Counting every tremble is something I grew. I don't need their street signs to tell me my name. The past starts moving when I claim it the same. I'm walking toward me, slow is fine. If the night leans heavy, I keep my line. Every little step says I'm allowed. I'm finding my way without the crowd. Tried on borrowed jackets, borrowed names. Stared at the mirror, couldn't keep the frame. Hands in my pockets, I found a key. It fits the door that opens into me. I breathe like a lighthouse, counting the shore. Let the waves talk but not keep score. I'll carry the questions, leave what I'm told. Some answers melt when you hold them too cold. I'm walking toward me, scared but true. Counting every tremble is something I grew. I don't need their street signs to tell me my name. The past starts moving when I claim it the same. I'm walking toward me, slow is fine. If the night leans heavy, keep my line. Every little step says I'm allowed. I'm finding my way without the crowd. Dear fear, you can sit by the window seat, watch the fields go by, keep your feet. But I hold the wheel, I choose the turns. I'll light the match and let it burn. I'm walking toward me, not away. Keeping what's honest, leaving the gray. When morning arrives and asks what I've done, I'll point to my shadow and say we're one. No fireworks, just a steady glow. A path I'm learning step by step to know. If anyone asks where I came to be, I'll say I walked and I became me.
Loving you in a shoebox on my floor. Polaroid ghosts from years before. The edges of the picture washed in light, like the sun forgot to say goodnight. Press my thumb along your paper sleeve. Ink of our laughter, I still believe. The room is cold, but somehow I can feel a tiny pulse that tells me you were real. I'm writing this down so I don't forget the way that you smiled in that late sunset. My window shows a different sky tonight, but something in this photo feels like light. I'm laying this season over now, miss the quiet in that noisy crowd. Paper cups of soda, borrowed clothes, the August air asleep on your nose. My breath leaves clouds on the plastic glaze, present tense fog on a frozen day. Outside, people hurry through the gray. Inside the small square, we choose to stay. I'm drawing a map on the margin lines, back to that street, to those crooked signs. Today feels heavy like winter rain, but one look at you and I melt again. I'm laying this season over now, summer on my present somehow. Blurred bright corners were still in frame, while the calendar changes our name. There's warmth on my fingertips, I swear, when I trace the outline of you there. The years may fall like leaves around, but in this picture time makes no sound. Maybe I've grown up, maybe I've just grown tired, but I keep every version of us developed and filed. If I hold you closer just under the lamplight turns to sunset, the air turns down. My chilled hands remember how your fingers feel, like the image remembers every word we didn't admit. Outside it's November, inside it's July. On the edge of this photograph, seasons collide. I'm folding this season into now, layering up then on my right now. Soft burnt borders were still in frame, while the world keeps calling my name. There's warmth on my fingertips, I know, every time I touch that old halo. Soft glow, the years can spin and fall away, but in this picture we choose to stay. So I'll press you back between these pages, let you light my smaller ages. When my room is cold and loud, I'll line your summer over my now, over my now, till the ink of us stops shaking. Okay.
Sitting on the edge of the sofa, shoes still on, but the day is done. Your hands are folded on your knees, like you're bracing for what's come. No one's raising any voices, no one's looking for a win. Just two people in a living room, watching something reach its end. You say, I don't know what to call this. I say, maybe that's the sign. When the words all land so softly, we both know it's closing time. So I'll let you go with a gentle heart. No hard lines, no tearing us apart. I don't wish you storms, I don't wish you pain. I hope you find a life that fits again. We'll walk out slow from the love we knew, and I'll still be rooting for you. There's a box of old mementos from the places we once saw. We don't argue who should keep them, they belong to both of us. You say I'll miss the way you listen, I smile, I'll miss the way you laugh. We don't need some big disaster to go our separate paths. You're not wrong and I'm not perfect, we just grew in different ways. Sometimes endings aren't a failure, just a turning of the page. So I'll let you go with a gentle heart. No hard lines, no tearing us apart. I don't wish you storms, I don't wish you pain. I hope you find a life that fits again. We'll walk out slow from the love we knew, and I'll still be rooting for you. If you see my name flash on your screen someday and it stings a little, that's okay. It just means we had something real, not a love we had to steal. If I hear a song that used to make you smile, I might feel it for a while, but I'll send a quiet thought your way. Hope you're good wherever you stay. So I'll let you go with an open hand. No last fight, no taking back what we had. Oh. I don't wish you storms, I don't wish you pain. I hope the road ahead is kind and sane. We'll step outside from what we knew, and I'll still be wishing well for you. Turn the lock, take a breath, walk into the night. You go left, I go right. If we never cross again, I'll understand. Somewhere out there, I hope life treats you kind. Woke up heavy, couldn't shake the weight. Newsfeed screaming and my hands still shake. Pulled on socks from the laundry pile, still warm enough to make me smile. Kettle on with a quiet hiss, chip mug waiting by the sink. First small sip and my shoulders drop. Not a cure, but it's enough. I used to wait for something big to change the color of my days. Now I'm learning how to live on little lights along the way. Little sparks in an ordinary day, small things keeping me from breaking. A good song stuck inside my head, a random text that kills the dread. The world's still heavy, I won't lie, but quiet moments get me by. These things I almost let slip past, I hold them close and they hold back. On the bus with the window seat, city moving under my feet. Sun cuts through the dirty glass, throw some shadows on my lap. Stranger laughs at something loud, can't hear it, but I feel the sound. Earbuds playing my favorite line, hit repeat for the 100th time. I still don't have it figured out. Some days drag, some days sting, but somewhere between fear and doubt, small mercy still means something. Little sparks in an ordinary day, small things keeping me from breaking. A breeze that hits me on my walk, a friend who stays to let me talk. The world's still heavy, I won't lie, but simple moments hold me up like scattered light through all the gray. They tell me I'm more than my worst days. Maybe joy is not a wildfire burning through a perfect life. Maybe it's a left beside a pile of bills. Maybe it's a clean t-shirt, warm from drying in the sun, or the way my breathing slows when I watch the traffic run. Little sparks in an ordinary day, small things keeping me from breaking. Green leaves on my windowsill, wet laundry hanging still. The world's still heavy, I won't lie, but gentle details keep me here. All the reasons that I stay, small but real and close at hand. When the dark begins to spread, I count the things that pull me back. I'm still more than all my pain, a beating heart, a working hand, a life of small and steady gains.
I drop my keys on your hallway floor, say I'm fine as I close the door, but you see right through the practice smile, like you always do after a while. You don't rush me, you just make some tea, turn the volume down on the TV, leave some room for whatever breaks, like you've saved a seat for my mistakes. You don't need the perfect words, you don't try to fix my hurt, you just look and let me know it's okay to let it go. You don't ask me to be strong, you just sit and let me fall, and you stay when I come apart, hold the pieces in the dark. You don't turn away from mess, you just listen through the rest. In your eyes I find a place where it's safe to lose my way. I say sorry, I'm wrecked tonight, you just shrug and dim the light, hand me blankets, not advice, let my silence fill the space. I can't cry without a warning sign, let my words cross every line. You don't flinch when I confess all the things I've never said. You don't rush to clean it up, you just put your hand on mine. Every tear that leaves my eyes lands on something soft and kind. You don't ask me to be strong, you just sit and let me fall, and you stay when I come apart, hold the pieces in the dark. You don't turn away from this, you just listen through the rest. In your eyes I find a place where it's safe to lose my way. All the times I tried to hide, all the rooms I cried outside, you were there, a softer ground, waiting till I broke it down. If the world says it's too much, you just say it's only us. Every crack in every scar. You make room for who we are. You don't ask me to be strong. You just sit inside the storm, and you stay when I come apart. Find the light inside the dark. You don't turn away from rain. You just reach for me again. In your arms I find a place where it's safe to be this way. Someday when you start to fall, I'll remember how you stayed. I'll be right here, same four walls. You were safe for me. Oh, I'll be safe for you.
I woke up on the same old couch, notes and plans all scattered out, all the goals I didn't reach, staring back, accusing me. Shoes still by the front door waiting, phone full of unfinished laters. For a moment I just lie, let the truth sink in my mind. I've been chasing finish lines till I forgot my feet were tired. Maybe starting one step back is still a start just off the track. I'll come back soft, not like a storm, more like the way that morning forms. Edge of the window, slow and light, filling the room up bit by bit. I'll come back soft, I won't break through. Small steady tries till I feel true. It's not a fire, it's just a spark, but it's enough to move my heart. I'll wash a single plate and cup, fold some clothes I let pile up, answer one old message thread. Hey, I'm late, but I'm not dead. Open up a window crack, let the cold air bring me back. It's not much to anyone, but for me it's something done. I've been treating every move like it had to prove I'm fine. Now I'm learning how to count little wins as signs of life. I'll come back soft, not like a storm, more like the way that morning forms. Edge of the window, slow and light, filling the room up bit by bit. I'll come back soft, I won't break through. One simple choice, then maybe two. It's not a fire, it's just a spark, but it's enough to wake my heart. Maybe I won't reach the top this year, maybe I just learn to breathe down here, taking all the pressure off my back, letting go of perfect learning slack. If I stumble halfway up the climb, I can stop and call it good this time. Every breath I choose to take is another way I stay awake. I'll come back soft, not like before. No more running till I hit the floor. I'll be the light along my way, steady day by day. I'll come back soft at my own pace, answering only what I can face. It's not a fire, it's just a spark, but it's enough to restart my heart. Tomorrow when the doubts get loud, I'll turn one down, tune one out, step by step and part by part. This is how I heal my heart. We sit side by side on the sill by the glass, streetlights blurring in the rain that's past. Your sock feet pressed up close to mine. You say lately I've been losing my mind. You trace shapes in the fog with your finger, wipe them quick but the feelings linger. I don't know who I'm supposed to be, every version feels wrong to me. I don't tell you it's alright, I just say I know that fight. We let the thunder have its say while we breathe and find our way. Say it to the window, say it to the rain, let it hit the glass, let it wash the shame. We don't need the answers all in line, we just need a place to speak our minds. You talk, I talk, and the night feels kind. Two small lights in a worried mind. We don't stop the storm outside, but it's softer here, you and I. You laugh through a story you've never told about getting left out when you were 6 years old. How every room since feels like a test, like you're always one step from being your best. I admit I'm scared of the years ahead, of wasting time, of things unsaid. I say sometimes I just freeze in place, like I'll lose it all if I fall from grace. See, you don't tell me just stay strong, you just say I felt that long. We let the raindrops drum in time till your breathing matches mine. Say it to the window, say it to the rain, let it hit the glass, let it ease the pain. We don't need a perfect shining plan, we just need another steady hand. You talk, I talk, and the dark steps back, two clear voices on an uncertain track. We don't stop the storm outside, but it's quieter here, you and I. Maybe we won't figure out what tomorrow's all about. Maybe all we really get is a night like this to share what's left. Your head drops down onto my knee, you say thanks for sitting here with me. I smile when the darkness closes in, I want this window seat again. Say it to the window, say it to the rain, let it hit the glass, let it dull the pain. We don't need the answers all at once, we just need a place to set down what we've carried for months. You talk, I talk, till the sky turns light, two tight hearts making room tonight. We don't end the storm outside, but it's easier now, you and I. When the streets dry up and the sky turns clear, we'll remember how we sat right here. No quick fix, no perfect line, just your voice and mine. One rainy night. click shut, but it's not that safe. Crowded thoughts still filling up the space. Keys on the table, shoes by the wall, but my head's still somewhere else, too small. So I reach for the cord in my pocket, little wire with a quiet promise. Press play once and the air shifts in, like the room is learning to breathe again. First few notes and the edges fade, all the sharp lines soften into gray. I don't move, I just let it start, building small walls around my heart. Grab me in this song tonight, let the rhythm hold the ceiling, let the chords turn down the light. Every beat a layer over, every sound pulling me closer. I don't need a bigger space, just these headphones on my face. This one track knows how to keep all the parts I cannot speak. Outside traffic writes its angry noise, sirens cutting through the fragile sky. Someone shouts through a paper-thin wall. World keeps ringing like it owns it all, but the drums draw a line around me, and the bass hums low, almost grounding. Little harmonies stacked together turn the chaos into something better. Every chord is a hand on mine, every word says you're doing fine. I don't have to stay in control, I can let the music take its hold. Grab me in this song tonight, let the rhythm hold the ceiling, let the chords turn down the light. Every beat a layer over, every sound pulling me closer. I don't need a bigger space, just these headphones on my face. This one track knows how to keep all the parts I cannot speak. If my chest starts racing with a wordless hurt, I just sink a little deeper till it doesn't burn. Let the kick drum match the rush in my chest, let the melody smooth out the rest. If my thoughts spin wild and I lose my grip, I can live inside this 3-minute trip. For a few short minutes I belong to nothing but this steady song. So wrap me in this song tonight, let the music be my shelter, let it hold me soft and tight. Every beat a layer over, every sound pulling me closer. I don't need a different name, just this rhythm in my veins. This one track becomes my home when my walls feel made of stone. When the last note fades and the silence stays, I'll hit replay and find my place. Somewhere in the rise and fall, I have shelter after all. Morning rest like a hush on the balcony rail. Steam from my coffee draws, circles that fail to turn into storms. They fade, then they're gone. Same quiet road, same shoes I put on. Neighbors close their doors with a gentle cold and care. Nothing to report to the open air. Let the hours move like a soft, slow tide, touching every stone, never choosing a side. I'm fine with the sky, keeping its gentle blue, a blank, peaceful page I don't need to renew. Let nothing happen, not today. No sudden news to pull me away. Keep the glass uncracked, the water still, a folded note on the windowsill. Let nothing happen, I'm okay with simple light and an easy sway. If peace is small, then small feels right. I'll hold this quiet day tonight. Footsteps on the stairs keep an even tone. A leaf on the path, content not to roam. I answer the text with a smile, nothing more. A joke, a plan we don't need to explore. I count the little things and let them stay, like change in my pocket I tuck away. Let the minutes pass like a whispered stay, content not to shift their shape today. I'm fine with the world not raising its voice. Sometimes the gentlest path needs no choice. Let nothing happen, not today. No sudden news to pull me away. Keep the glass uncracked, the water still, a folded note on the windowsill. Let nothing happen, I'm okay with simple light and an easy sway. If peace is small, then small feels right. I'll hold this quiet day tonight. We don't need thunder to prove we're alive. Some days breathe softly just to survive. Leave the door latched, let the heart stay home. A garden of stillness where we gently roam. Let nothing happen, not today. Just steady hands and a gentle way. If morning asks what we hope to find, say nothing at all, and that feels kind. Turn the page without a crease or mark. Carry the dusk like a quiet spark. If someone asks what the day became, I'll whisper still and breathe your name. Sometimes the most beautiful thing is nothing at all.